The video you're about to watch is actually the third in a 3-part series which I'm now going to title The Time I Broke My Face. So it won't make sense unless you see the other 2 videos, which are these 2 here. Yeah, those 2. And I'll have links down below for you to view them if you'd like. And those previous videos are titled It's Only 11 Stitches, and then the one after that is ice skating and narrating people's lives. Anyway, on with the video. So, my second time ice skating ended in the very necessary need to go to urgent care. We went to urgent care. We drove very fast. In fact, when we left, I had one hand holding my chin, the other hand holding my bloodied gloves because I couldn't put them anywhere, and I had to have someone else drive. So we drove as fast as we could to the nearest urgent care, which was gonna close in about 10 minutes anyway. And when we got there, we pulled out of the car and we were like, what is that? The smell of burning rubber or something? And we realized then that, oh, by the way, Nick, I forgot to turn your emergency brake off. Haha! That's fun. We get into urgent care, and the first thing we say is, hey, I know you're about to close, but can you take one more? And the lady there was so pleasant. She was like, but of course, absolutely. And I had my head wrapped in this bandage thing. The place that it happened actually had a very limited first aid kit, so we fortunately had I think it's called an EMT. Yeah, he happened to just show up because he was there to go do stuff with friends or whatever. And he helped me and he wrapped me up with the best that they had, which was basically a little gauze about the size of a quarter and then hockey tape. That was about all that they had. So we fill out the paperwork and I get in there and they're ready to, take a look at my face, and they take off my bandage. And the first thing that they say is, oh wow, congratulations. Like, that's a good one right there. Thanks. I tried hard on it, One of the lady doctors there actually said, oh my gosh, it looks like you have a second pair of lips. And meanwhile, all that I'm thinking is, yeah, well, that's great, but I don't think any girls want to kiss this second pair of lips right here. And if they're into that, I'm not into them, so great job. Doctor was very pleasant, all these people were very pleasant. They stitched me up, and in total it took 11 stitches. 11 stitches. One internal, because it was apparently so deep they needed one on the inside to keep it together there, and 10 external. They had to go back and forth between what they call a deep, thick stitch and a thin, shallow stitch. The deep, thick ones were to keep everything together because it was so deep, and the other shallow, thin stitches were to make it, as he said, look pretty once it's healed properly. Well, that's all fine and dandy. Everything's done. They cleaned me up. It looks great. So while they're cleaning me up, I realized that the only thing that I'm more upset about is the fact that because it's here, I can't actually see him do the work. I can't watch him stitch it up, which is upsetting to me because I'm fascinated by that. People who are skilled at a certain trade or otherwise at work is fascinating to me, especially when it's in a field that I have no skill or no knowledge about. That just fascinates me. People talented in areas that I'm not, that's cool. I like seeing that. And so while I'm waiting to have my face all fixed up, I decided that I needed to say something humorous to take the tension off a little bit when I get back to the waiting room where all my friends are sitting and waiting for me at, 11:30 at night. So I had plenty of time to think, and I had it planned out. I knew exactly what I was going to say. So I'm stitched up, I'm cleaned up. I walk back out to the waiting room to see my friends, and the first thing I say is, well, guys, the plastic surgery was a complete success. In 7 months, I'll finally be beautiful. And they didn't laugh, I don't think. I think I'm funny. So after such a crazy wild event, we did the only thing that we could. We went out to get some food. Because how else do you finish a night like that? In fact, here's a photo at us in front of our chosen location. Fell, sorry. Yes. So it would seem that, at midnight, we all just wanted the Denny's. We wanted the Denny's. Yeah, Denny's. We were just hungry for Denny's. I'm hoping that's funny. The sign said D, so D. Look back and pause the video if you didn't notice. I think I'm funny. And, yeah, that's the honest, true story of how I got 11 stitches. In my chin. In my face. Beneath my face. Beneath the... Well, I'm tired. I hope that was a good story. I hope you enjoyed it. And if not, I'm out. Bye. A certain member of the waiting room party also wanted me to mention that while I was getting my face fixed up, they were spending their time in a rather interesting way, I guess. And apparently some of the fellows were taking turns holding the waist of their pants open like a basket and shooting little paper balls into each other's crotchal area. So I mean, that was a thing. It happened. It happened. They wanted me to mention it, so I did. I did. And you know, no one laughed, no one chuckled, nothing. It was just quiet. You know, I'm pretty sure. I think I'm funny.